If you've got 5 minutes, I would love it if you would join me for this quick yoga sequence that's all about loosening up your hips, waking up your hips with a little bit of mobility and a little bit of strength. This is one of my go-to sequences that I teach a lot in my yoga classes, and I also find myself coming back to when my hips feel stiff or a little stuck. So find a little space to move and let's get started. Begin on your hands and knees with your left leg extended directly out to the side, and the foot is in line with your right knee. Doesn't have to be exact, but that's just a general guideline. Toes are pointed forward, and if you can, plant the foot flat. Okay, from here, we're just going to move through cat-cow with the leg extended. So drop the belly, open the chest, gaze up as you inhale, and then round your spine, release the head as you exhale. And then you can keep moving like that. Inhale to open and arch. Exhale to tuck and round. As you move and breathe, bring a little extra awareness to the movement of your pelvis, your tailbone. That tuck, that strong tuck on the exhale. And it's almost like you are sticking your bottom out behind you on the inhale. And this little extra focus of that lower body movement is what is going to help us unlock all the tight areas around our pelvis. You might feel this a little bit in your inner thighs, your groin too. That's all good. And then we're going to change the flow just slightly and go into, in the mobility world, these are called adductor rocks. So inhale, open the same way. Exhale, instead of rounding, send your hips back towards your heel. Okay, and then we're coming right back forward. Inhale. Exhale, shift back. Now, you can either tuck or untuck that back toe. It doesn't matter. Keep moving like that. If any of this feels wonky on your knee joint or any other joints, then you don't have to go as far back. Just stay in a place where you feel a little bit of a stretch, but nothing too intense. We're just mobilizing these tighter areas. And then next time you come back, I invite you to hold for just a few breaths, keeping that left leg as straight as you can. Breathing into your back ribs. If you'd like, you can always slide your hands a little more forward, melt your forehead down. See what feels good. And then draw yourself back up, shoulders over wrists. One last thing for a bit of outer hip strength. We're just going to use this outer hip to lift the leg directly up, keeping the toe forward. And we're trying not to cramp the outer hip. So if you need to drop that height a little bit, that's fine, or give yourself a break, but go as high as you feel comfortable with and breathe. Take one more breath in and then breath out as the knee comes in, and you can rest for a moment before the other side in any way that feels good. I'm rocking side to side here because intuitively I feel like that's what my body needs. And then come on back up to hands and knees. Walk your hands a little bit in front of your shoulders. And we're going to do big hip circles here. So we're shifting our body weight forward to a knee down plank, around and back to child's pose. And just take a couple of circles here. And then let's go the other way. Okay, and then we can bring the hands back in under our shoulders and move on to the other leg. Right leg extends out to the side, toe forward, in line with your left knee. Start to move through your cat-cows with the special focus on the movement of your tailbone. Inhale to open, exhale to round. And then change the flow slightly. We still inhale and open, But on the exhale, we move into our adductor rocks where we press back and then come on back up. Inhale, exhale, rock back. Just a couple more like that. And then next time you sit back, let's settle in for a breath or two, a deep breath or two, or maybe three. Keeping the right leg straight, staying present with your breath. And then draw yourself back up to hands and knees. That last little strength portion, lift that leg, toe forward, breathe. And then on your exhale, bring the knee in. Rest for a moment in child's pose or any other posture you would like to rest in. And then come back up to hands and knees. Let's finish with those hip circles. Big circles around, forward to a knee down plank, around and back into child's pose. Now, I know those leg lifts at the end can be a little intense, but just know they're so good for us. We really need to engage, activate, fire the muscles around the hips so that our hips can feel supported enough to release tightness. Go the other way. Okay, and then next time you shift back, you can sit up. Whew. Take a moment to breathe and just check in. Notice how you feel. Notice how your hips feel. And notice how just that short amount of movement can make a world of difference. I'd like to invite you to my free Hips Masterclass, where I'm teaching you 5 yoga poses for healthy, pain-free hips. The link to sign up is down in the description, or you can go to yogaforhealthyhips.com. And you not only get the free masterclass, but I'm also giving you a printable pose guide of the 5 poses with the cues, the instructions, and visuals, so you can print it off, put it by your yoga mat, and practice it every day if you'd like. Okay, again, that is yogaforhealthyhips.com, or you can just click the link down in the description. I will see you there, and thank you for joining me today. Have a beautiful day.